The adventuring crew plays Curse of Strahd with
Esterith as Theron DeLong,
I quit as Shoehorn Butterhorse.
Rob as Kahal.
Wembley as Basgalub.
Sidel as Vale Willarest.
and Smokey as your DM. Music provided by Upbeat.io. Original art by Vintage Cartoon. Episode 0, Part 3. Hi, can you introduce yourself and tell us how long you've been playing tabletop RPGs?
Well, I'm known as I Quit. I have been playing tabletop RPGs for not that long. Really only started a little bit before the pandemic, and our previous campaign was my first full campaign.
Nice. So what originally drew you into D&D or tabletop RPGs in general? You said you started up around the time of the pandemic.
Yes, I had friends in the past who played them, but never a large group that I was able to get involved with. So I always knew about the things in the periphery and had a little bit of an idea of what was going on. Always wanted to play, and when the first chance came, I took it.
Awesome. Obviously, you said the last campaign was the last full campaign that you got to play in, but you got to play in some smaller games before. What's sort of your favorite type of character to play? Heroic, chaotic, sneaky, tragic?
I like heroic and maybe a little on the sneaky side. They're always willing to think ahead and maybe work a little outside the rules. They're not necessarily lawful good or anything like that.
Okay. Do you have a favorite D&D moment from a past game, either epic or hilarious?
Well, I enjoyed in our last campaign when we were at that phantom party and there were people eating and drinking, but the food didn't fill you up and the alcohol didn't get you drunk. However, my plan to drink a lot and cause a disturbance actually worked because I rolled so poorly, but that was pretty funny.
Basically got what is it called when they give you the pill and it's a sugar pill?
Placebo.
That level of drunk.
Yes.
Yeah. What made you excited to join the Curse of Strahd campaign?
Something new and continuing with a group of players who I've really enjoyed spending time with.
Nice. Is there anything specific that you're looking forward to this game? The gothic horror, roleplay, combat, or something else?
Well, in all honesty, I'm not entirely sure what to expect, so I'm looking forward to the whole thing because this character is so completely different than my previous character.
Do you personally have a gaming quirk, dice superstition, ritual, or inside joke that tends to show up at the table?
Not that I can discern. I do grumble a lot about my rolls, but I know that everybody does.
So now that we know a little bit about you, Ike, let's go ahead and start delving into the character you're playing. What's your character's name, ancestry, and class?
Okay, my character's name is Shoehorn Butterhorse, and he is a blue dragonborn sorcerer.
Okay, and that is quite a name. Is there any reasoning behind the name, or just a fun one?
It's a little hard to describe, but I have been posting on these message boards since 1999, and so there's been a lot of people who've gone through there. One person one night decided to take some magic mushrooms and continue to post, and he threw out this wall of text that was stream of conscious and absolutely hysterical, and one of the things that came out of it was Shoehorn Butterhorse, and it's been a joke in our community ever since.
That's awesome. How would you describe this character to someone meeting them for the first time?
He is intelligent. He's intimidating. Well, he's a dragonborn, but he's still cuts a pretty mean silhouette. He would be standoffish to most people. He thinks he's better than you. He is well educated, but he is not very well experienced.
Okay, and sort of building off of that, are there any mannerisms or details about their appearance that would be like, if I saw him in the tavern and was trying to describe him to somebody the next day and wanted like that distinctive feature, what might that be?
You would think he came from money. He has nice clothes. He seems to be out of some sort of religious order, perhaps, but he does look well put together.
Okay, so from money. On that lines, if he's coming from money, what's brought him into the dirty and grimy world of adventuring?
Well, he was raised with money from his parents. However, he has decided that he wants to make his own mark in the world. And with his education in sorcery, he figures that's a good start. And he has found a motley crew of adventurers to set upon the world with.
Right. Is there anything that he's really good at or something that he's really bad at? And these don't have to be core mechanical D&D things. This could be role play things that he's good at or stuff like that.
Well, at this point, he is good at overestimating his abilities and how smart he actually is. He is smart, but there's always something he can learn.
Okay. So I guess that answers that on both regards. He's very good at overestimating his abilities, and he's very bad at knowing what his true abilities are.
Yes, I guess a Dunning-Kruger effect applies to him.
Does he have any trademark weapons, spells, or habit in combat that you've thought about?
He has a jeweled dagger that he carries with him. As far as habits in combat, I haven't come up with anything like that yet.
Okay, we'll see what unfolds while we're playing the game. Does he have any superstitions, rituals, or something that they would never part with?
In his training, he found a star of Mistra, and because he had an affinity for it, his instructors realized that he should probably take it with him, and so he's had that ever since. He hasn't figured out the full use of it, though.
Okay. But it sort of acts like a focus for him, and it would be an odd thing. He's a sorcerer, which is linked to the arcane, but he's carrying around a religious artifact, though it is linked to magic.
Correct.
All right. And then finally, if your character could carve out a perfect life after adventuring days, what would it look like for them?
It would be in a nice house, in a nice climate, with a loving wife and some children.
Okay, so sort of to take it from another realm, the quintessential white picket American dream almost.
Yes, perfect way of describing it.
Okay. Well, thank you, Ike, very much for giving us an introduction to your character, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they unfold in the game to come.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to it as well.